Took a minute. Let's on the stage our next comic. Put your hands together for Esteban Martinez.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Let's give it up for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday Adams just now. Wasn't she squishy? So before continuing, I worked in a call center for a couple years, so I do just feel obligated to let you guys know that this set may be monitored and or recorded for quality assurance. Legally, I can go on with the set now. My name is Esteban. I know that does tend to give some people trouble sometimes, so feel free to call me Pablo or Escobar. It's all good. I'm not too worried about it because I'm on the ride home. In the end, I'm just going to call you racist anyway, so do your worst, please. I do have one exception to that rule, unfortunately. The name Steven. My dad didn't make me eat tortillas with butter and salt and stay up watching soccer until 3 in the morning for you to stick a little 13-star flag in my ass. No, senor. Not me. Yeah, man. I am Mexican, just in case anyone's hiring. Someone needs their house painted this weekend, and I am free. Or if there's a soccer game in the morning, I have my goalie gloves in the back. I'm sure you can tell by the look of me, I'm not running around that field all day. Some people may recognize me on here from such shows as Border Wars or America's Most Wanted. I was the one who made it out in the end. It was my cousin Spider who kept getting in trouble. Needless to say, free Spider. He should be out in October. Yeah, man. I am trying to do my best to look good for the age of 40. I'm trying to get in good shape. Any 40-year-olds in here? Any? Yeah. Trying to do better. Trying to look good for 40. The catch is I'm 33. So if I can just get that to last for about 7 years, it should catch up. Ironically enough, 33 is also the amount of money I have in my bank account. I've been on a steady diet of faucet water, so anybody wants to buy me a beer, I'm Corona with lime, obviously. I'm Mexican because my dad, he did the thing with my mom. And my dad, he was a very old school cat, very, very old school, very fundamental Mexican type of guy. Typical, he would be the type of guy that would be partying every Cinco de Mayo and in jail every 6 de Mayo. You know what I mean? He definitely wanted to make sure that I stayed true to my roots, that I always respected my heritage. I came home with Taco Bell and a Yingling one day, and he soccer kicked me in the nuts. I did not like that one. He was more of a Corona with lime, obviously. My mom, she was there to help me out. So just in case you thought I was abused in my childhood, my mom saved me. She definitely she did her best with me. She did her best that she could with me. She made sure I grew up to be very, very respectful and very polite. She made sure I always said please and thank you every time I robbed someone outside of the Sunoco. She was always there. I don't know, man. It definitely used to be a lot easier when I was younger. I was actually a pretty cute kid growing up. I had a decent self-esteem, humble brag. It took me to gain 100 pounds freshman year of college and to start balding at 22 to realize maybe I'm not going to be the next Ricky Martin. Woke up one morning like, fuck, when I looked in the mirror and my hairline, no call, no showed. You know what I mean? It was tough. I immediately stopped having dreams of being on TV and movies and Googled how much radio hosts make. I don't know. It hasn't gotten too much better. Just the other day, someone called me a broke-ass Alex Rodriguez. Kind of hurt my feelings. If you squint, you can see it. It's one of those jokes that was funny. It was a little racist, but it was funny. So I didn't stab the motherfucker. You know what I mean? I get it though, man. I'm trying to fight those Tony Soprano vibes that I give off. Like I look like I play basketball in sandals all day, and then I'll get into a fight over a game of dominoes, and I'm trying to fix it. You know, you've met a couple like that, right, sir? You know what I mean. You picture the guy with the flag in the rear view. You guys have seen him before. Hate those guys. Yeah, man. I just have a face that kind of says, international bad guy face. You know, it's just I give off great at comedy. I don't give off great at comedy. I give off great at crime. And that joke was a crime. That is one of the reasons I, refuse to travel. Every time I go to the airport, try to catch a flight, I get offered some of the weirdest things. I get offered things like drugs and weapons and children. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll take the grenades and the weed. You can keep little Antonio, though, you know what I mean? I'm good on him. The other day I was watching, I watched a video of myself on stage. I thought maybe that helped with my confidence a little bit, maybe give me some more, better presence up here. But no, not at all. Only thing I came away from that video is that I'm one Crunchwrap Supreme and a tomato beer away from being Gabriel Iglesias. I don't want to be fluffy. I can't do impressions. It's fucking hard to lose weight. It's very tough to lose weight. The stoners have officially taken over the world. You know, they got fucking tacos you can dip into soups. They got burgers made out of donuts. Bush told us about this a long time ago. I was ready for it. I don't know. I knew it was going to get impossible to lose weight when Wendy's came out with breakfast. I know some of you guys see is there a Wendy's in this town, hopefully? Maybe? No. It's a burger place, it's whatever. And they came out with breakfast. Wendy's came out with breakfast, and I'm not a Wendy's hater. I am a 4 for 4 whore, as they would say in the business. You know what I mean? I look like a cup of chili on a cold day, trust me.
The big guy.
That's right. That was my nickname in college, so. Good old piggy bank.
I love it.
You would love me? Yeah, man. I woke up, I made my mind up that I was going to go try that Wendy's breakfast one morning. I made my mind up. Couldn't fucking sleep the night before. It was horrible, man. I kept having dreams of some chicken with red hair and ponytails feeding me Applewood smoked bacon, And I thought the dream was going to get a little spicy, until she started dipping my fries in my frosting. I don't like that at all. No, sir.
That's the best.
Come on, I don't know. Nope, I don't got nothing for that, sorry. I'll try the fries and the frosting. I'll try it. It's kind of a random thought, switching gears a little bit. Has anyone in here, and I'm sorry you guys for this one. Has anyone in here ever been masturbating on their phone and their direct deposit hits? Oh my God. It is the wealthiest I've ever felt. I promise. A paper check could never. I think it's obvious from my appearance and that last joke that I spend way too much money on OnlyFans. It took me twice to see my 8th grade teacher's titties to realize that $39.99 was a mistake. I realized it the first time with that fucking auto pay. It always gets me, man. I do have kind of a high sex drive. It's kind of cool on a Friday, on a Saturday maybe. I don't mind it. She don't mind it. It sucks on a Monday morning before work, and I have to masturbate to a video of Kamala and Joe having sex. But, I gotta get to work. What am I gonna do? I'm sorry again, guys. I promise. I've always kind of been kind of a creep. I've always been weird like that. At 15, I had one of the biggest porn collections a 15-year-old should have. I was a latchkey kid with a computer in his room and the heart of a lion. I'm telling you, I knew way too much about the porn industry. I knew the actors, the directors, actors and actresses. I knew the cameramen. If there was a Latina in early 2000s Miami taking a facial, I knew about it. I knew about it, man. I'd sit in my room all Thanksgiving having like a 3-hour masturbation marathon. You know, I'd tuck my shirt into my sweats and then go have dinner. It was great time.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't think I would be telling that joke tonight, but I don't know, man. I just kind of think I would have been better off in the 70s. I would have been a lot better in the 70s, man. Back then, TV was great. Music was even better. Yeah, right? Cocaine was cheap. Oh, let me tell you. Fenris, cocaine was cheap. Boy, he knows. He's just being shy.
I knows.
Back in the 70s, you can hit your kids as hard as you wanted to. It didn't even have to be your kids. It could be your nieces, your nephews, If the neighbor kid came by too close, light his ass up, you know what I mean? Those were the great days, man. Me personally, I would have been a big fan of the Bush. I was a big fan of the Bush, Man, I would have loved it. I would have put on a record player or whatever they did for music back in the 70s. I don't know. And you would have called me Jorge of the Jungle. I'm telling you. I would have came out of those bushes with an 8-track player and some platform shoes, I promise you. Yeah, man, I'm running out of money, so I'm probably gonna have to do DoorDash later tonight, so I just want to apologize in advance to anyone. If it's me, yes, I will mess your order. All tips accepted, please, thank you. I will work hard for those tips, if you know what I mean. And I'm definitely gonna have a smoke after this one, and sometimes the DoorDash and the smoking can kind of get mixed up a little bit. I was smoking one night and a lady texted me upset about her meal. She said that her food smelled like weed. And at that time of night, customer service is out the window with a blunt in one hand, texting her in the other hand. The only thing I could think of texting her was, "You're gonna be really mad when you see how many fries I ate." You know what I mean? People worry about the wrong thing. You saw this 1.25 star rating. You're lucky that the food was hot. You know what I mean? Another interesting thing about DoorDash, you'll be surprised how many little kids order DoorDash at like 3 in the morning. Like, I don't know whose Apple Pay you just boss baby, but thanks for the $180 tip. Good luck with that ass whooping in the morning, I have to do DoorDash in my girlfriend's name because licenses can get suspended. I guess, what is this, high school? Right? And it does come up with some weird situations sometimes. Since I'm in my girlfriend's name, a lot of older fellas, they like to, when they see my girlfriend's name pop up, they like to kind of wait at the door, maybe with their shirt off, maybe they'll have their robe a little bit open, you know what I mean? They get a real big surprise when they see all 300 pounds of chorizo walk up to the door, you know what I mean? Don't shrivel up on me now, Bruce H. I know where you live. All right, my name's Esteban. Hope you have a great day.